Alright, what's up everybody? We're back to Project Warlock. I got 3 more episodes to do, I believe. That was an audio test fire that's totally necessary. And I think I was saving up for upgrading one of the, like this gun, I think. Yeah, which may or may not be necessary, but whatever. 3 upgrade points here. I'm just gonna upgrade my damage. I'm sorry, what? Why'd that only use 1? Does it not use all the thingies? Am I stupid? I grab some more capacity and some more strength. I thought it took like 5. How did I not realize that last time? I really am just not the brightest, am I? Alright, we're in the desert levels, and we're immediately getting attacked. And missing everything. Just take care of those guys and, you know, kind of get our bearings here. There's a bunch of secrets. And I already found a key. Okay. Whoa, whoa. So these guys are just throwing eyeballs at me. Did he just walk up and down smash? What's this? Crossbow. That was the crossbow? Hi there. Okay, there's just like random Osiris or whatever symbols sitting around. It's very walk like an Egyptian here. Are the Bengals? Bengals? I don't remember. Bengals. Not the football team. That's, you gotta remember. There's a lot of enemies here. And an upgrade point. It's called an upgrade point in the machine, but it's called an unlock point in the level. That's really bothering me. In case you couldn't tell. Alright. There's a lot of like random things floating around. Oh, is that like mana or something that I can't have? That's right, I switch spells by holding space and then using scroll bar. I kinda thought that was weird, frankly. Alright, let's move on. Gotta dodge everyone. Honestly, this game it's impressed me thus far. I've enjoyed it. It's been pretty easy, to say the least, but I don't know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Okay. I'm not the only one that saw that, right? It definitely was not just me. I'm all but certain. Finally full of bolts. That's not what I want. There we go. I think this is my most powerful weapon, but I almost never use it. What was I saying? I think I was pointing out that I'm figuring out that I might just prefer easy games. When it comes to boomer shooters anyway. I don't know. I feel like difficulty in boomer shooters frustrates me more so than anything. It's not that I like purely easy games though, because I play plenty of difficult games and enjoy them. A lot of people say Hollow Knight is difficult, which it's not, but whatever. Silksong is hard. It's honestly, frankly, too hard. I actually haven't finished Silksong, believe it or not. That game was pissing me off, being honest with you. I got maybe, I don't know, 20 hours in. I do not even remember what that area is called, but like, I think I'm at the Citadel, and I have to like I have to get all the different like tunes or whatever. Wow, I'm probably describing it so poorly. But yeah, I just kept getting stuck in certain areas. And I felt like some of the difficulty was just hard to be hard, and I don't need that in my life, you know? What was that? That was quite the dramatic effect for taking 10 damage. I genuinely thought I just got like half my health ripped off. that's where the level started, bozo. Okay, where am I? So, yeah, I don't appreciate things that are difficult just because they're difficult. I feel like, you know, there's definitely a way to do it and a way not to do it when it comes to difficulty. Because sometimes I just feel like it's intentionally obtuse for no reason. Where is this other button? Get rid of that. For no particular reason. No, really, where's this other button? This is where I just was. Well, logically, it's over here somewhere. I don't really know what makes that logical, but something maybe. This isn't a door. I was all but certain. I don't know, it just feels like it's a door of some kind. It said switches 1 of 2. So there's definitely another switch. A Nintendo Switch, perhaps. I don't think that did anything. And this isn't a door. Okay. Ah. I just didn't even recognize that as a door, if I'm being honest. Which is kind of my fault, because it wasn't really that hard to tell. But I gotta find something to complain about, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stay calm here, guys. Oh, plenty of treasure, at the very least. I will say, something that has bothered me for a while now is I feel like a lot of modern games, especially, maybe not especially indie games, but I don't know. Modern indie games, I feel like they give their enemies just way too much HP. Just an insane amount of HP. Executor casts a magic axe that deals heavy magic plus melee damage. There's different kinds of damage? Well, I do... I think I'm going to save up, because I think this dealing... Obviously, this isn't really any more efficient, but it just does damage faster. Is probably better, just because I can upgrade it and, like, it would be really good for bosses. It'll do... Well, it'll do a lot of damage, yeah. I didn't really get my point across super well there, but nonetheless. So these are all 5 things. I wasn't just tripping on that. Okay. So that, in theory, means I'll get through 2 more today. And save the... Yeah, save the last one for last. I'm a genius. What was that? Oh, that was health. Okay, that I really didn't need. That was 50 health, and I needed, like, 2. Alright. Purple, aka blue door. I mean, it's actually only known as the blue door by anyone but me, but come on, guys. This is very clearly purple. I don't think I'm colorblind. Is it explosive? Did I see something explosive in here? I don't know. These pillars, I guess all the pillars have, like, red. Am I out of ammo? Oh, now I'm not. I've not been paying very much attention to my ammo, I will admit. Yeah, purple key. Perfect. Oh, hi, how's it going? Hi. What's this? What's everything? Yeah, the other thing is that they reskin all the items between episodes. And, you know, I like the theming and all, but it does mean that I don't know what anything is, which is a slightly problematic. Okay. Because generally you want things in your game, especially if it's a fast-paced game, to be immediately recognizable. Huh? So I'm not a huge fan. What is this supposed to be? Mana? I'm not a huge fan of not knowing what items are. Like, obviously, you know, when I first open up the game, I don't expect to know that. That'd be ridiculous, but I'm not just opening up the game. I'm out of, ammo, okay. Wait, this is a charge thing? I did not know that. Still alive. There. I did not know that this was a charge shot. Boy, do I feel dumb now. I feel like half descended. Yo. Okay, it's not a viable strategy though. I feel like I'm taking a lot of damage here. And then I look at the health bar and I'm really not. Alright. I got the red key. Let's get the hell out of here. That's not helpful. Next red door coming right up. I don't know what this thing's attack is, but it is hurting me. I will say that. Yeah, mentally speaking. Okay, so the little eyes are, in fact, mana. I just don't use very much mana, so I didn't notice. That's why I was walking over it. Just everything makes a lot more sense now. These is definitely going to open up. Hey, look, it opened up. Whoa, whoa, okay, we got a new enemy here. That feels as though that did a lot of damage. Let's do something about that. Is this a line of sight enemy, or... God damn it. I think always actually makes me jump, like, every single time. Okay, there's gotta be some health around here before I leave. I will not find the exit again for 5 to 10 minutes, so prepare yourself for that. There's plenty of mana, but I care less about that. There's some health. There's some health. Hey, look, health. Alright, and now I'm officially lost. I feel like I like moving fast on my boomer shooters, but I feel like I'm moving too fast for how small this level is. Like, the levels are insanely small, as I've commented on a billion times. But, I just move so fast that I can traverse the whole level in like 2 seconds if everything was open. I'm assuming it's a red door. Oh, great. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a problem. Let's switch to this. I got a little overrun there, didn't I? Just hit him with a little bit of... little Hakeem Elijah Wan, bing bing fade away. I said, nice shot, yo. I said, thanks, my brother. It's a good clip. I feel as though Shaq can just say anything, and it's kind of funny, so... yeah. I don't have a point. I'm just saying. Rarely will you find that I have a point. Oh. Ponce de Leon. Because I found 10 secrets. More buttons. And more pillars. How many times did I make the Pillars of Eternity? Or Ken Follett's Pillars of the Earth reference on Tuesday? Probably far too many. On Tuesday for those on Twitch, anyway. The VODs release on YouTube whenever I get around to remembering to do it. Whoa. Oh, right. See, I just like, oh yeah, let me reload. And that pulls up the weapon wheel. Means I'm missing 4 weapons. That's actually kind of surprising. I guess I'm full on everything. Okay, I have the gold key, not the red key, so that's not helping me. I do quite like the power upgrade on this pistol. I'm assuming this is a line of sight attack that this guy has. Which means that I don't want him to see me. More than a couple seconds. We got a teleporter here. Not exactly fitting the Egyptian theme, might I say. Does it have to put me facing the wall? This is kind of a dick move. Okay, that was an interesting choice. Interesting choice, to say the least. Alright, let's find another red door. Here we go. Not a helpful one. This is the beginning of the level, in fact. Appears as though I've already been in here. What is this for? Oh, SMG. I knew that, as I said it. Which, I think it's better than nothing. Okay, I am getting swarmed. Purple. Sorry, blue. Oh, okay. Oh, whoa, okay. Let's upgrade a little bit here. Alright, that was one way to take it. You know, I probably should have thrown a dynamite. Such like that. Except it didn't do it. I don't know, it's like every once in a while when I right click, it just doesn't happen for some reason. I don't really have an explanation for that one. Did I get an unlock point there? Yes, I did. I think this is the way to go. Shoots red hot metal shards, allowing you to shoot twice before reloading. Okay, but does the metal shards, do they do less or more damage? Like, gotta get a little more info before making my choice here. I'm just gonna go for pure damage and only use it on like giant enemies. I think that's a good idea. I don't know. I don't have clearly don't have much of a grasp in the English language, so yeah. Sure. Oh, I can also finally get something. Don't care about that. Okay, fine. I guess I'll read it. The third consecutive hit with an axe on an enemy will have a massive damage increase. I don't really care. 10 stat points. Huh? Oh, like combined? Leveling up, you get an additional random stat point. That sounds pretty sick. Each shotgun ammo pickup gives you 2 extra shells. Okay. Only 2 though? I don't know. Compartments 5 capacity. Each explosive ammo crate gives you an extra dynamite, rockets, and cells, which I don't even use any of those. Ever wanted to become a lead farmer? All minigun, SMG, and pistol ammo pickups provide extra bullets. I already have that. Okay. I'm going to take student. A random additional stat point. Seems pretty nice. Seems like I'm going to level up pretty quickly. I'm not the biggest fan of like upgradability in boomer shooters, but this game's keeping it pretty simple, which I appreciate. And I really like, instead of like having just basic stat increases to weapons, it only does like, you know, actual upgrades that change how the weapon is used, or how it looks, or how it acts, rather than just being like, this does more damage now. Although it does have that with like character stats, but I guess that makes this game an RPG. I feel like that's the main requirement of an RPG, is having stats, character stats. I don't know that I want to grab that staff yet. I feel like something bad is going to happen when I do it. Yeah, of course. Oh, that's not great. I like when I run out of ammo and my brain just turns off. It's like, well, nah, I guess I'm screwed now. Even though I'm not. Probably fine. I'd be even better if I could think hard enough. Is this not a thing? Oh. I thought this was like a giant pickup. I've been avoiding grabbing it this whole time. Well, now I just feel silly. Did I get a key? I did. I didn't even see that, to be honest with you. His shotgun is feeling nice. Oh, oh. Didn't know they curve around like that. Watch. That guy dies in 2 shotgun blasts now. Even though I didn't do anything to my shotgun. I'm just gonna immediately back out. Just nope out of this situation. With several shots. But obviously I want to grab everything in this area. Not that there's anything to grab, but you know, if there were to be things to grab, I could have grabbed them, you know. I found an additional life. Oh, okay, this room is killing me. Very badly, in fact. Oh, Okay, alright, that actually killed me. I did say it was killing me, to be fair. Yeah, I kind of deserved that, didn't I? I don't know what an additional life actually means in casual mode, but you know what? In casual mode, when I don't have limited lives, because I thought that sounded kind of stupid, so I just didn't participate in that feature. Oh, I see. The purple key was right there. Okay, it's fine. Fine. Everything's fine. Got a quick peek. Does this game have saving? No. I mean, it doesn't need saving because of how short the levels are, but I thought I'd, at least check. You know. I hear a lot of, enemy sound effects. Not hearing a lot of anything else. I don't think it even activates until I got the extra life, so we're good, man. All's well. Yeah, that's right. I knew it was going to happen this time. I could have just left, but I do enjoy shooting things. Fictionally, in video games, that is. Obviously. Sure, for real, for real. Oh, okay. Got the red key. There are several red doors. Yeah, that should take care of you. Get out of here. Yeah, that one shot him. Ooh, I'm gonna need that. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Just clear these guys out real quick. Well, I don't quite want to end the level yet. There's like a lot of other stuff here, it seemed like. Well, maybe not. Alright, never mind. It immediately proved me wrong. I just wanted there's more than two, though. 2 red doors. Whatever. It's good enough. Oh yeah, I found 0 of 8. How on earth were there 8 secrets in that tiny little level? Alright. Bro, this game is just insanely good at jump scaring me. Just insultingly good. Like, I'm a little upset, honestly. Was this a door I could just open? No, nah. If it has this texture, that means it's a pillar. That was explosive, apparently. I mean, it was red, I guess. I've made similar assumptions before. In the game's defense. Oh, what was I doing again? Oh. That didn't open that? Now it opened this. Okay. Really had to subvert my expectations, didn't it? Really had to surprise me. A little shock and awe. Okay, rushing in here was a bad idea. I say as I take 0 damage. I narrowly take 0 damage. Okay. That pillar hath descended. Looks more like a door to me, but I'm just not gonna argue about it. And who would I be arguing with? Mr. Warlock? John Warlock? I'm assuming that that's the main door. Nope! Bad assumption. Bad assumption. Well, okay, it could have been both, I guess. I didn't consider that. It appears as though it was both. Okay, well, that was a bad idea. I didn't think that was gonna set off my magic dynamite or whatever it's called. Yeah. Seems like the easiest way to take care of them if it doesn't get myself killed. That was kind of dumb of me. It's fine. Whoa. I don't know what this means. And I'm gonna stop shooting it and wasting ammo. Hey, you walked into that one, buddy. Okay, and I'm back over here. Sorry, that seems like a thing I should be able to shoot. Well, I guess I am able to shoot it, but you know what I mean. But he's gonna crush me. I think I just threw a dynamite there. That's why it looks like that. That makes sense. Kind of. I gotta shatter everything in the entire map, obviously. Okay. Get out of here. What am I doing at the moment? I mean, a pillar hath descended at some point, I'm sure. That is generally how this game goes. Oh, maybe this. Okay, I missed. That doesn't sound like me at all. Oh, I'm not doing too hot on the whole, like, health thing. Perhaps I could find some more health pickups. Without taking damage, preferably. Which these guys aren't particularly facilitating, since they are trying to damage me for some reason. Very rude. Ah! That was a sequence, apparently. I don't really know what just did damage to me, but I'm not a huge fan. And he's gonna pay for it. So are you. So is that guy, eventually. Oh yeah, the spread on this thing's terrible. How about this? Oh, where'd he go? Okay, he's all the way over there now. I'm a little shocked that they take 3 of these. It feels like this thing does an insane amount of damage. Clearly not. Okay. Oh, red key. Look at that. And a little health room. You know, this level's kind of long. And by kind of long, I mean normal length. Okay, so I got the red key. Where might the red door be? Right in front of me, perhaps. Man, I sure am an idiot. I want that. I want to go to there. I'm assuming that everything ever is going to fall apart. Oh, it didn't even switch me to it. What is it? 4. Alright. Oh, yeah. 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 That's good. I'm a fan of that. Yep. Yep. So much yep. Unbelievable amounts of yep. Alright. That's good. That's good. I'm glad that I have. I'm going to use it immediately, aren't I? I might have to, because I don't know what the hell that thing is. It does have a pretty high wind-up time. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, I will stop using that. Unless I see a giant room of enemies. I believe that is its main purpose. Those guys took like 4 shotgun shots a few minutes ago, I feel like. I'm not complaining, I just think it's a little odd. That was unnecessary. It's fine. Sometimes you just gotta do unnecessary things for the plot. See, that was helpful. Oh, that's what's happening. That makes more sense. That just devastated me, didn't it? That's not great. There's a lot of doors in this level. Oops. I'm gonna do that every once in a while when I'm like, oh, you have reloading again? I can't tell. Sorry, if I see something red, I immediately assume that it's explosive. On account of the fact that I'm stupid. That is the reason. You know, this seems like a good use of this. Never mind. Well, maybe. It's definitely a bit of an ammo waster, I will admit. But it's fine. Okay. I kind of... Okay. Alright, I see how it is. What was the point of that exactly? Like, how much health do these guys really have? Hey, a lot. Good to know. Well, maybe not a lot. I mean, that was really only like 4 shotgun shots. But I don't care. to me, it was... Honestly, for this game, it was a lot, considering most things are one-shotted with the shotgun. Just enough for me to do this. That's not good. Let's try that. That didn't really work either. Okay, sorry, I thought that killed him instantly for a second there. I really couldn't decide what weapon to use. Looks like they're a fan of putting big-ass enemies in this area. Not big-ass enemies, but, you know, big-ass enemies. Maybe some of that big-ass is what I mean. Please die. I said that very politely, so I expected to happen. Okay, I should probably return. Yeah, to the red key door. That guy's new. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Well, I have the gold key, so let's go. Might be one of these kind of situations. Like, every single time I see more than one enemy, I'm like, well, I mean, I kind of gotta use the Gatling gun, right? Because frankly, I just need an excuse to use the Gatling gun. Well, I don't have a whole lot of ammo for it, do I? That's a little bit more. There's a little bit more, even. Something was alerted. I don't know what. The blood reflections look pretty cool. On top of the, like, you know, pretty low graphics. Since not only is it pixel art, this is very low resolution pixel art. Very low pixels per inch. PPI, if you will. Anyway. Although I don't know that that's set in Unity because the textures aren't pretty. I don't know. Well, it depends on how exactly they did it, I guess. That's also assuming this game is in Unity, which is an assumption that I am making. That is, I have no evidence for. I don't know. Sometimes you can just kind of tell, and I wouldn't quite say that this is that level of Unity-esque that I could just say, this is definitely Unity. What was the point of this room? And how is this helpful? Okay. I'm actually just more confused now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually completely lost at this point. Did not need to grab that. That was 50 health, and I needed like 5. This pillar should get out of my way. Well, that wasn't the best idea of mine, was it? It's cool, though. Okay, where the hell am I going right now? What if I looked at the mini-map? Wouldn't that just be jolly? Yeah, I don't think this is helpful in the slightest. Well, yeah, this happens. That's cool and all. But that being said, I've been in all these places. So, what am I to accomplish now? And this is just right back where I was 10 seconds ago. It's almost like these levels aren't really that big. To the teleporter. Okay. It's gotta be in here, right? It's gotta be in here, right? Nope, I'm just back over here now. It's over here. Nope, 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 nope. Am I missing something obvious? I mean, more than likely, yeah. Let me out. Please, let me out. No, really. What am I doing here? Oh. This is new, but that doesn't mean there's anything here. In fact, there's very specifically not anything here. Down this path again. So we're just spawning enemies, but I was just here, was I not? Hi there, ow. Wow. Yeah, I'm struggling here, aren't I? This should do. Oh, and I received an unlock point and found one button that allowed a pillar to half descend. The best kind of button. Okay, that was arguably pretty stupid, but only arguably. It's not that bad, right? 80 kills. See, that was an 8-minute level. That's like a normal, old school boomer shooter level length, I feel like. And you know I'm dead serious because I ended the sentence with I feel like, which is how you know that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, clearly. Yeah, I'll take some more health, whatever. It's fine by me. Alright. Next episode. Wait, so the little ones are called episodes? And by the little ones, I mean the pictures inside of what I thought were called the episodes. It's unclear. At least that thing will just kill anything in sight. It's a nice little feature to have. I don't like that I have a death slot chasing me. They're not my favorites, to say the least. Well, it's just, you know. Sometimes it's a bit of a struggle, isn't it? What did that do, precisely? Other than put me face to face with another slot. Ow. The screen is very red now. I don't appreciate that. I mean, obviously that was gonna make a pillar half descend. I picked up the red key. Let's go. That was a secret? Oh, that must have been the button I pressed. Cool. Picking up all kinds of treasure. Left and right. And in the middle. Above and below. Uber and Unter. Alright. Needs to die. Yeah. I don't know what these are supposed to be, but I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate being sandwiched between two giant enemies. It's quite rude of them, really. Just grab everything I can find. There's a lot of things in that room. There's a snake in my boots. I don't know why I thought of that, but too bad. You're here to, well, you're here to hear my stupid thoughts, aren't you? Or see Project Warlock. That makes a lot more sense, actually. Dang it. Wait, what? Is that treasure? I am confused. This is like the dumbest weapon to use right now, and I don't care. Does that guy just spawn people? Is that what's happening here? I don't really approve of that. I mean, that was a pretty obvious secret. Come on, guys. Finding secrets makes me feel so smart, so I have to, you know, calm my ego a little bit by telling myself it was an insanely easy secret to find. Okay, this reload time has gotten to be quite a bit. To be fair, I shouldn't need to reload, because, well, everything... That's bad. That's very bad. Because everything I kill, everything I shoot at should be dead immediately. Well, that's not very good. And I don't have any ammo. That's not what I wanted. Can I get something that has ammo? Again, that's one of those situations where I run out of ammo and my brain just turns the hell off. Now I have almost no health. Did the game get hard all of a sudden, or do I just suck? I think I just suck, actually. I don't even really need the answer to that question. Okay, I'm here for ammo. Please, nobody attack me. Granted, the ammo is to kill people, but it's besides the point. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I feel a lot healthier now. I feel a lot richer, too. I'm confused as to whether or not there's a treasure. And I'm gonna stop using ammo to find out. Okay. Got the red key. Where was the last time I saw a red door? Was this a red door? Probably. If I had the red key the whole dang time. That is more than likely the case, isn't it? I'm not very smart, am I? God damn. I got some pistol ammo that, because I wasted some. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's some stuff. Here's some thingy bobbers. All dead now, but still. I felt as though the end of the level was approaching fast. I'm still not at full health, but I don't really want to grab that. Because it's 50 health. There we go. Now. Nope, I'm still 1 health below that. I tried. Let's make use of my arsenal here. Goodbye. I don't know what those things actually do, and I don't really want to know. Overusing the Gatling gun simply because it's awesome and I like it. Alright, that's definitely a thing. That was cruel and usual punishment for this game. Seems as though if I just stagger that guy consistently, he won't hit me. Good thing to keep in mind. Oh, I missed one. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Fantastic. And where am I going now? Back to the shotgun. I can live with that. Found the right key. Yeah, again, I don't know what that enemy's attack is. And frankly, I'd like to keep it that way. But that didn't make a bunch of things. Ah, yeah, okay. A bunch of things spawn. That's what I was going to say. Looks like it was only one thing. Nope. I have spoken far too soon. Thankfully for me, I have a giant gun that kills people very quickly. It's a very valuable asset to have. Ow! That was rude. I wasn't ready for that. Oh, I could have flanked the guy. Ah, damn. Wasted opportunity. I consider this a missed opportunity. Grab some coinage. Unwilling to part with their coinage at Jennifer's enshittified goods. That's a deep cut, I apologize. That just brings me back over here. What? How's that awful? Okay, that hurt. My feelings, that is. Not my health bar, that's for sure. I'm doing just fine, Chief. I'm not a fan of those guys. Okay. I thought that was going to open every single thing in a universe. Ah. In a universe. In the universe. Okay. I didn't really get level progression out of that. I am a little lost. Whoa! I was not expecting there to be enemies in here, if I'm being honest. Probably should have just been thinking a little harder, but... are these gonna open? I feel like I already did that. Was that over here? I confused myself. being an idiot. I'm initializing advanced dumbassery to figure this one out. Okay, see what I mean? He spawns a guy like on top of me, and well, frankly, it's overwhelming. I guess it's a projectile that spawns something when it collides with, like, presumably with anything, but maybe just with me. I don't know what these are, but I fear them. So, gotta make sure they're swiftly eradicated. What now? Nothing? I don't... Oh, I'm getting tricked here. There's just something going on. Okay, if you say so. Yeah. Oh, that was close. Did I just... whiff all that into this torch? Yeah, that seems about right, doesn't it? That's about my speed. Get the hell out of here. I have a score of 304,000 points. Seems like a lot. I don't know that it actually is, but... Okay, what are they? Oh, those are crossbow bolts. I guess I could be using my crossbow a lot more. Especially if it's going to give me a line of enemies. Like this. That got me killed. Alright, cool. Goodbye. And goodbye. I don't have any time for that insolence, okay? Respect the giant gun that I have. I mean, you know what Teddy Roosevelt says. What does he say? Speak softly and carry a big-ass gun. That's probably what he said. He probably said something like that. That sounds like something he'd say. Except for the ass part, probably. On account of the fact that it was, well, a while ago. I don't know. You know, people wanted to be politically correct back then. By politically correct, I mean insanely racist and misogynist and all that good stuff. All that very fun things. All that fun grammar I got, too. Okay, I don't have ammo, and I don't need dynamite. At no point do I need dynamite. Never think that again. It does not need to be bound to a key, frankly. Yeah, I had a feeling. Something was gonna come up and just wreck, just systematically ruin my day. Okay, why is the pistol genuinely this powerful? That I can just rip apart enemies. I mean, yeah, they use most of my health, but still. I feel as though my point still stands. I actually didn't kill you. Oh, that's because it didn't go off. And I'm out of it. Oh, wow, I'm just out of everything, aren't I? Oh, you're not dead. Cool. I don't have the red key, so, cool. I feel like I've had the gold key for an hour, and I don't actually remember opening any gold doors. So, a blue door right here. Blue door. The passports will be blue. Where's, like, the gold doors, though? You know what I'm saying? There's one. Do I have health, though? Maybe a little bit of health, maybe? Just a little bit. A little bit of health. Okay, well, maybe a little bit more than a little bit, now that I think about it. I'm sorry, what exactly is the point of this? Just, I feel like that's a fair question, frankly. What did that open? I don't know. I don't know that could have done anything pretty much anywhere. Well, I see what it did. I still don't really see the reason for this, but whatever. Obviously, that's one more of these. Huh? Oh. I have 6 ammo for that, so that's good. It's very good. I'm not doing too hot here, am I? Yes, it is if that projectile collides with essentially anything. Shit. Oh, okay, I didn't take any damage there. I don't know about this. You know, I actually got out of that relatively unscathed. I'm shocked. Really shocked. Oh my god, bro. Let's go with this. I don't know if this guy's a projectile attack or not. Ah, cool, there's 2 of them. Good thing I was hitting them both the whole time. Ooh, this guy's gonna kill me. I'm not actually hitting that guy, I can tell you that much. How about I hit that explosive urn? Okay, this is just getting worse and worse, isn't it? Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. The instant I saw that enemy, I was like, yep, this is over. Okay, so that was a fundamental problem of having little to no ammo. Really fallen into the cultic style here. Because the crossbow, and this is true, is dookie. I don't know why they gave me a billion crossbow bolts as if I'm going to use the crossbow, when it in fact sucks. On account of the fact that it is trash. Okay. Yeah, could I just get like shotgun ammo though? You know? I don't really, frankly, I don't really need anything else. So if you could just stick with that, that'd be great. And also stop throwing the lightning guys at me, bro. I don't need shamblers in my Project Warlock. Oh, great, death slots. I do find it fun to give every enemy its own dumb name, based on some random reference, like the D&D enemy death slots. On account of the fact that I am weird and stupid. No. Mostly just stupid. No, I'm definitely weirder than I am stupid. Come on now. Let's not sell myself short. Although, going in this direction for no particular reason, because I know that the golden door isn't over here. Oh, that was a bullet sponge and a half, wasn't it? And now back to having no ammo. I'm sorry, what? Okay. Am I killing myself right now? Yeah. Yeah, I am. This is bad. I guess I'm supposed to be using my melee options a little bit more. Which I don't approve of, and I'm not going to do. Let's not get hit by those. I'm pretty sure that would one-hit me. And now I'm down to this crappy gun that sucks, and is bad, and sucks, and is bad, and sucks. It's bad and sucks, I don't know if you noticed. But, like, it's clearly what they want me to use. They're giving me so much ammo for it. I should probably also use my spell a little bit more. I will again. Right. Enemies exist. I don't know that I want to find out what this thing actually does. Maybe it doesn't do anything. Maybe it only has a melee attack. That's what it feels like, anyway. So my main goal here is to get the red key. Did this guy die? Without doing any damage to me, preferably. Yeah, if this thing just had a higher rate of fire, it's really all I would need in life. Because it would make the gun that I have infinite ammo for, or at least it feels as though I have infinite ammo for it, a lot better. Because the rate of fire here is not good. Just not good. Shit. That's not ideal. Actually, you know what? That worked out just fine. Yeah, I don't really want to get zapped by lightning. Hot take, I know. Are you gonna come at me, or? Yep. God damn it. Come on now. I can do this. All I have to do is the whole level again. Oh, I don't have a lot of ammo here, do I? At least I can one-shot these guys. And by that, I mean it took 8 shots. I just can do it very quickly. I mean, it has its benefits for sure. And again, this game doesn't have any, saving. No. I just have to take less damage, despite the fact that I have no ammo for pretty much anything. It's fine. It's easy and even. Can I get a healing spell, maybe? Also, I keep going this way when the actual thing I need, I'm pretty sure, is over here, if I recall correctly. I need to be using my spells, and I keep forgetting. I can also just stab people, I guess. It's an option. I mean, I still took a lot of damage there. Because of course I did. Probably, yeah, I think this is my best melee weapon, because it's not a melee weapon. Considering the fact that I can literally hit things with it from, like, a mile away. For whatever reason. Oh god. I keep forgetting that guy exists. Because why does he exist, you know? Ah, confused you, didn't I? You weren't ready for that one. That's not the weapon I wanted. Just really ever, but you know what? I killed that guy pretty damn quick, not gonna lie. Well, I mean, I've accomplished something, I think. No, that didn't kill you. But that did. But if I get tripped up on something, then I'd damage myself, so it's not really worth it, being honest. Alright. Back to business here. See, I tried to use it, and it just didn't do anything. I don't really know why, frankly. That was cool. Pretty cool. I guess if I'm just, like, near at the game object, it just doesn't work. A lot of things are blowing up. It appears beneficial, but I'm not sure that it really is. I don't know what the point of these two doors right next to each other are. Just stylistic choices, I guess. Oh, this is not actually the room I thought it was. Yes, it is. At least I'm coming in here with plenty of health this time. I'm sorry, how'd that not kill you? Crap, I'm out of mana. Okay. Oh, I see. It's just where I threw my dynamite, obviously. Yeah, I figured that's what that was gonna do. Okay, I still have plenty of health here, I just... not doing too hot on the whole... ammunition thing. Actually, I picked up plenty of ammo for this, though. Gotta maintain my focus. I figured there was something over here. I just started pre-firing it. Didn't actually see anything. Bro, those lightning guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about those. Oh god. Gotta get rid of these wizards. Maybe even the warriors, too. It's a peak reference to a game called Wizards and Warriors. See, it made me jump again. I really did just go, huh? Really shocks me. Oh, I thought I just assumed that was the end of the episode, when in fact, it isn't. Stick with the pistol, I guess. At least I have full pistol ammo, and it's pretty much just as strong as my shotgun. Just a little, maybe a little bit weaker. Definitely a little bit weaker, but not like significantly. Which I think might be a small problem, but because that guy takes like 4 shots. And like I can get through the stronger enemies pretty quickly. Not fast enough to, you know, not get struck by lightning, but you know, do the best I can. Stay away from me. I'm scared. How about the shotgun? I probably should use this shotgun, but there goes all my ammo for it if I chose to do that. No matter how much ammunition you're gonna give me for my dang crossbow, it's not gonna make me want to use it. I will only reluctantly use it. Okay, well, let me see what was over here again. It was a teleporter. Back here. I probably should have guessed that it wasn't actually gonna bring me anywhere new. Right. I'll try to remember that this time. I'll fail, but I will try. Okay. I keep forgetting how bad this thing's spread is. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's gotta be another giant frog thing around. Hi there. These levels are getting longer, I'll give them that. I wasn't really complaining about the short levels, I genuinely thought it was a little weird. That probably wasn't necessary. Okay. Oh crap, not those guys. Revenants, basically. I simply say that because they have rocket launchers. That's pretty much it. I don't even know what that was, but I did not want to deal with it. Just wasn't in the mood, you know? Stupid goddamn lightning guys. In case you can't tell, I'm not a big fan of the lightning guys. The lightning guys are the ones that shoot lightning. I don't know if that was obvious enough naming, but I thought I got the point across fairly efficiently. I'm getting tired of those guys. Let me be perfectly honest with you. I don't have any... Wait, what? Okay, I right-clicked like 3 times and it did not do the spell. I don't have an explanation for that one. But I have mana, though. Do I just not have any dynamite? Is that the problem? Yeah, that's the problem. Okay. This isn't really the ideal gun, but... yeah, kill him eventually, right? I hope. Well, I don't want dynamite now. Oh my god. Bro, those enemies are actually kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. They're actually pretty annoying. A lot of cobwebs in here. Get out of here, buddy. Of course, there's 2 of them. Well, 3 of them in this room. Okay, I see a red door down there. Purple key. But down here. Nothing. Alright, cool. Oh, I'm sure this teleporter takes me somewhere I've been before, too. Yeah. Yeah, it does. And a place A lot of enemies, too. Do I have any ammo for this? A little bit. Let's make use of it. I'd say I made use of it. I think something's still alive. I don't know. I heard something. Oh my god, he didn't lightning me. I actually got past it without getting lightninged. Lightninged. I don't know. I don't think it's a verb. Oh. Or adjective? Adverb? Oh god. Let's not give me English class flashbacks. I don't think I didn't see that guy sitting there. Wow, I don't have ammo for much of anything. Back to the crossbow. Like, why is it so much slower than all my weapons? All my other weapons. I mean, it's slower and does less damage than my pistol. I think. I'm not positive, but it might not actually do less damage, but it doesn't do a whole lot more. At the very least. That was a very obvious secret. Oh, okay. Oh, I see, I got the gold key. I have progressed. Where is the gold door again? Maybe it's in here. Nope, this is just an epic, take everything you want, giant text block room. No, really, where's the gold door? I remember seeing it. And it was not down here, but I'm looking anyways. Actually, I'm just going to take that teleport. There it is. I knew it was around at the beginning of the level. Well, I don't... Well, actually, I think I might have picked up some ammo. I'm just missing everything. Can I just alert these enemies, like, one by one? Grab that again. It does appear that that is exactly what I can and will do. God, this enemy sucks, bro. I actually hate them. Everyone may be created equal, but except for that guy, though. Because I don't like him very much. How about this? Never mind. That was a bad idea. There's a lot of these guys in here, and my frame rate is not a fan, frankly. Any dynamite? Nope. My health is not feeling too hot. I can't even fire this, can I? No, I can. Back to the crossbow, I guess. Let's kill the line of sight enemy. Please die. God, that cooked me alive, didn't it? The end of the level has to be around here somewhere, right? The end of the episode, I'd hope. Where did I come from? Right here. Okay. There's probably another button that just sends another pillar. Yeah, well, okay. No. There. There's the end of the level. Well, that was not the smartest idea on my part. And by idea, I do mean walking headfirst into a rocket that was plastic in my face. Alright, back to the workshop. Coolio. Seems as though it automatically gave me a mana point, because I'm pretty sure my max was 75 a second ago. Alright, I'm going to take a quick midstream break, and see you guys in a minute. Alright. See if we can tackle the next, I don't know, chapter, episode, or whatever they may be. Obviously, I need to upgrade the chain gun. Okay. Yeah, I will be getting that as soon as physically possible. Let's have more health and do more damage. Well, more capacity might be a decent idea too. Also, could I have like more health maybe? Like a little bit. I guess I still have one more. Still have the boss to do. I don't like how I don't really get like more ammo like between episodes. Kind of. Well, okay. I guess before the boss, it's gonna give me a bunch of ammo. Not enough health, but a bunch of ammo. I'm gonna ignore that button for the time being in favor of this button. And now I will return to that button. See what hell it has brought upon me. The Sphinx. Is that the boss? Now, if I died and restarted the level, would that mean that I restart full health? If I just start shooting it, I don't know what to do. I must have to do something in order to activate it. I don't know what that might entail, but... Let's see, did I miss something? Nope, that locks behind me, cool. Should I shoot this? Nope. Destroy these. I can't destroy those. Well. Okay. I guess the dynamite was just a bad starting point. Let's start with the thing that does a lot of damage at a time. And just quickly strafe back and forth. Hopefully it doesn't spawn any other enemies at me. That sure would suck, wouldn't it? I think his face takes more damage. Probably not, but... I was gonna say, that was not the whole boss, right? Okay, let's, can we stay in one place? Such that I can kill you quickly? Okay, I'm officially out of ammo for that. Time for the minigun. How does this phase have more health than the first one? Maybe it doesn't. Alright, that was, you know, I have to admit that was easier than I thought it would be, and I have a feeling that that wasn't everything. So I'm gonna shut up. And pretend that that was not the end of the fight. Except the portal and the Steam achievement does point to the contrary, admittedly. Yes, give me all the XPs, all of it. Alright. No secrets in that level. You don't like sand. Are you serious? Really, guys? Really? Okay. Dirty and irritating. Fortunately for you, there's unending miles of this stuff in this godforsaken wasteland of temples, pyramids, and mythical beasts. But now, after thrusting through the trap-riddled ruins of a mysterious civilization lost to time, you've conquered this realm just as the demons did before you. I just started reading a random line for no reason. The sight of carnage being spread out before you. That's what that said. Is becoming familiar, like a pair of broken-in shoes. You're beginning to crave the rush of combat, the feeling of living on the edge. Every step you take is one step closer, and I'm about to break it to hell and its minions, and every step is more enjoyable than the last. Okay, so you're just telling me that I'm enjoying the game more. Okay. It's bold. Yeah, I'm going to be grabbing that instantaneously. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's good. I'm a fan of that. I don't care about that. Maybe, you know, this might be worth it. To make the crossbow, like, kind of, like, maybe not suck as much. Generates a shield that absorbs some incoming damage. You know, I don't hate that. I see. And it just holds for a certain amount of time. I guess it didn't level up that whole time. Because, you know, that would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? That was probably the loudest thing in the universe. Or does it take a certain amount of damage and then go away? That's probably more accurate. Oh, we're in a city now. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't like not knowing where it's going to open. Wow. Alright. This is going to be fun. Now that it doesn't have that wind up, I mean, why not just use this for everything, right? Okay, so we're just doing the classic, get all 3 keys and then come to the same place. I don't think they like me very much. I'm pretty sure that's me. That one right there. Hey guys, how's it going? Just making sure. Just making sure. Are these all? Ah, okay, they're all in the same place. Okay, well these enemies are a lot better at hitting me than some of the last ones. Yeah, I like the oil or whatever. I think oil splatters. Those guys generate. That's cool. That guy's big. Does not mean that you should attack me though. Okay, well I'm finally out of HP. I don't know why saying HP is so funny to me. Just British things in general. British people sound funny, what can I say? Why am I using this gun on these enemies? Okay, those guys do have kind of a lot of HP. Sorry, HP. Salmoner. Did that say salmoner? Not summoner? That doesn't have anything to do with, like, the fish, right? First I thought it said salmonella, and I was a little confused on that one. Couldn't imagine what that spell might even mean, frankly. I've said frankly a lot, haven't I? There's more enemies in here than I thought there were. And I am not hitting them very well. When was the last time I stopped to say, you know, this game's kind of fun? Okay, the last, like, 2 episodes, sorry, 2 levels were a little on my nerves, just because, A, those, like, wizard spawning enemies, low-key, pretty annoying. But beyond that, oh, also there's a bit much on the ammo scarcity, I'd say. Anyway, still great. I am enjoying it quite a lot, actually. But I enjoy games that look like this and involve running around at a fast pace and shooting a lot of enemies very quickly. Truly, it's not that hard to please me when it comes to video games. Even if I'm complaining about it, that doesn't necessarily mean that it wasn't fun. Sometimes I think a little too critically about games. I think a little too hard about it. That's not a door, apparently. Oh, I see. I think I see. I understand it now. Insert Danny DeVito gif. This just brings me out of here. That's what I thought. Okay. Is this a door? No? What was the point? Oh, I did get a key. Wow, I just keep grabbing keys without even, like, noticing. Nice try. Why did that guy die in 1 hit, but it usually takes, like, 4? Just random? or just every another level in each episode take more damage. I have to say this is the best upgrade I've ever taken in any game. Made the biggest difference, I mean. Whatever I mean, I don't know. Oops. My aim is not doing too hot today, is it? Okay, well let me go see what this... That was gold, never mind. In here I shall go then. Okay. I don't think I can switch spells with this on, can I? Oh, maybe I can. This is a problem. Alright, I could use some health right about now, couldn't I? Okay, that didn't quite kill you as fast as I wanted to. Where did I get all this ammo? I'm not complaining, I just ran out of this ammo. I don't know how I have it again. Also, I don't have any health. Could I, per chance, find a little bit? Well, I just did, but more than that even? Oh, crossbows. Yeah, I'm never gonna need that one. Hate to say it. So I think technically the strategy would just be like put up a shield and then just have that up, because I think it lasts forever, just until it like runs out of health, rather than being on a timer, which is what I expected. This gun is quite satisfying. That's not ideal. Let's put up a shield. Ah, okay. Well, I didn't expect him to die instantly. It's fine. I'll just keep that up, and I'll go back to my Bomberman spell, because strategy or something. Is there a blue door anywhere around here? A blue door? Okay, that is explosive. That is helpful information, because I wasn't sure. Oh, I guess these aren't keyed. A little harder to tell colors. Oh, this guy's got glass. That changes things. That must be a pillar that must have to ascend. Hey look, a pillar hath descended. That one is very clearly ascending, but okay. It's not quite something I'm going to argue about. Just keep on quick peeking. Shiko peeking. Alright, red key. Fan of that. See, this one is definitely descending. I can agree with that. Alright, red key. Yeah, that wasn't ideal, was it? Ow, 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 ow. Well, I kind of brought this upon myself, didn't I? Pistol time. Oh, cool. Pistol's a one-shot. Great. Just like my shotgun. Fantastic. I will say the upgrades do kind of make the guns a little unbalanced. Because it's like, this thing seems to do about as much damage as my shotgun, despite having a higher rate of fire, higher ammo capacity, and presumably more common ammo. I'm not positive on that. You know, it really affects the ammo economy, if you will. Really? Oh, that's an item. I thought that was a crack on the wall. Well, I got the, Got their gold key, didn't they? Let's go find one of them gold doors. You got any more of them gold doors? Hey, look, pixel ammo. There's a gold door. That's gonna be a bit of a problem because I don't really have the ammo to fight those guys. Well, now I don't even have the health to fight those guys, so that's fine. This is bad. Hot take. Okay, that actually hit me somehow. Is that ammo? And by ammo I mean health, in which case I mean it's not. Take some mana. That might be vaguely helpful. Oh. This is something. Good lord, these actually have things in them. Okay, that was genuinely kind of helpful. Let's rush them. Nice try. But I got past you. Exactly 100 kills. It's totally what I was shooting for. To the workshop. Did I actually get anything? Not really. Well, I did get some unlock points. I still haven't leveled up. It's been a while on that. Wasn't much to do in the workshop today. I guess I found a new spell. I probably could have at least seen what it does. Wow, I missed most of those. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. And now I'm out of ammo for everything, it seems. Okay, I've cleared out that area. I see, the computer chips are treasure. I kind of just figured that out, if I'm being honest. More treasure and a billion enemies that have done a billion damage. So it feels anyway. Billion damage to my soul. Wow, I really don't have a lot of ammo, do I? Oh, cool, you spawned in more enemies. That was really nice of you. You know, honestly, I'm not blaming myself on that one. Well, okay, that was not necessary. Why does it have an obsession with doing that? Well, okay, well you died last time, and I feel like I hit more of those. Well, I am, again, at a loss for ammo. So, back to my crossbow, I guess. Which, I've said repeatedly, kinda sucks. On account of the fact that it's not good. Okay, well, they followed me over here. That was very nice of them. I'm joking. This is very rude, actually. I tried to dodge that and failed. At least I can one-shot the golden guys with this. That's makes it a little bit better. The problem is I never know what ammo I'm picking up because the ammo pickups change in every level. Or, you know, every chapter. So I really just don't know what anything looks like, which isn't particularly helpful, you know? Okay, I'm getting a little tired of that. I'm just gonna flank them. Huh? No, I'm not, apparently. They just disappeared. Did they follow me? So they did it very quickly. And now they're doing it very slowly. Okay. Well, I guess I'll stick with this. Honestly, this is just, like, better because I don't have to sit for the wind-up. So as long as I don't, like, hold it down for too long, it's fine. It does bother me a little bit that this game does not appear to have any ability to save scum. Which I think is honestly a bad thing. I think save scumming is a viable strategy if a game is difficult. It's a way to get through it. You're not exactly getting... You still have to do the difficult parts. It's just less frustrating because you don't lose as much progress. Because, like, losing progress isn't real difficulty. That's just annoyance. It's just inconvenience. Which, okay. Which, I feel like some devs think is the same thing as difficulty, but it's just not true. Being inconvenienced and being challenged should not be the same thing. So, that's my 2 cents anyway. That's obviously going to descend very, very clearly. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Oh, and now it's gone. Alright. Is it breaking it? What's this? Treasure. Okay. That makes sense. I've not received the gold key as of yet. Is there a red door anywhere around here? Anywhere? Anywhere at all? I like the death sound effects. It's cool. I like this gun. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. Yeah, they keep giving me ammo for it. I'm gonna keep using it. Hey, look, the gold key. I feel like there was something else over here, though. Yeah, this. How do I get in there? I don't like that. Not really much of a secret, but alright. Whoa, okay. Got the rocket launcher. Alright. Got a rocket launcher. I got the rocket launcher as if I knew this game had one. Which, actually, you know what? I did, because I picked up rockets. That is such a waste. Let me stop doing that. Yeah, I just wanted to get a feel for the new weapon, that's all. Where do you think the blue key is? And by blue, I do mean purple. By purple, I do mean blue. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did not see that guy for a second there. Hey, look. The pillar hath descended. Okay, my aim might not be the best. Considering the fact that I just destroyed that pillar instead of the guy I wanted to hit. Switches to go. I'm guessing the next switch is like an hour from here. Oh, well, maybe not. I don't know what that accomplished, but presumably something. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Whoa, there are more people back there that I did not see. Alright, that went well. I'd say. 5.5 minute long level. The skyscraper. Okay, it really should stop doing that. I'm gonna have to make a compilation of me getting jump scared at the beginning of levels, because it has happened far too many times. That was unnecessary, but it was cool, so I don't care. Oh, there's more of them. Probably should have seen that coming, let's be honest. I do love missing those, don't I? Let's not get hit by that. Ugh. Oh, I got him. I honestly was not expecting that. Pillar at the cinder, pillar at the cinder, pillar at the cinder. I'm just keeping everyone apprised of how many pillars have descended. Where might they be? Oh. Well, I sure do take, nope, make short work of these guys. Like, you think that this English of mine is bad? You don't want to see how many cuts I make in my scripted videos. You really don't. Man, I was really struggling. What was that, yesterday? As I was recording a video. Like, genuinely doing the same thing in like 7 takes, and it's like one sentence in 7 takes. I was just like, all right, you know what? I don't deserve to speak at this point, do I? And yeah, it gets frustrating, but you just have to keep going. And then I get to watch it back when I edit it all out, so that you guys don't have to see just how bad I am at reading. They put a lot of enemies in here, didn't they? Also, I finally have shotgun ammo again. I feel like I just went like 5 levels without getting a single shotgun shell, and I haven't used it in like an hour. And I mean, I was okay with that, you know, with this guy, but I was running a little low on that ammo, which I frankly probably should have happened sooner, considering how powerful that gun is now that I upgraded it. The upgrades are kind of overpowered, but they're also cool, so I don't really give a shit. They really do want me, don't they? These are some tall pillars. Let me crack my knuckles. That will probably destroy the microphone, because it's a high-pitched sound that probably goes straight through the noise suppression. I'm sure it gets to the audio gate. Okay. That's just rude. Probably should have kept moving. But, well, where would be the fun of that? Them blowing up is just cool. I like explosions. I'm a child. Aren't I? I mean, some people. Some ages, yeah. Alright. That just didn't kill him, I guess. You know, I think there's some kind of mystical force that's moving my shotgun blasts. It surrounds us. It's between all things, or whatever. Whatever. Oh, wow, I really butchered that one, didn't I? You know, Obi-Wan. He's like the force surrounds everything or something. But, I mean, Mr. Warlock over here very clearly does not believe in those hokey religions and trusts a blaster far more. This is not good. Okay, at least I have stands to ground on by now. And by that I mean ground to stand on. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's not good. Don't shoot me again. Thank you. Alright. I see. There's a bunch of pillars that need to descend. Oh. Just switches to go, I guess. Oh, god damn it. Oh, you know what might be vaguely helpful here? This. No, not really. I'm actually still quite... You know, I'm just gonna see you guys later. On second thought. It's a better... I think that's a better option. Back to the workshop. See, I feel as though I should be able to enter the next episode on full health. But no, I'm gonna enter it on 31. Well, you know, let me... Oh, I forgot I had the rocket launcher. Whoops. Okay. This might actually make the crossbow not suck. I know, it's hard to believe, but only one way to find out, right? Industrial. The factory, 3 stages. Alright. I am psyched. To the loading bay. I'm gonna immediately give out a test. This doesn't seem any faster. Are you saying it's 3 bolts at the same time? It just said rapidly fire, not like all of them in an instant. Alright, that's not actually a door. Okay, now it's kind of doing it. It was not a second ago. Okay, this definitely does make it better. Let's not go face to face to a bunch of rockets. Okay, I got him. So, the rocket launcher... Nope. The crossbow doesn't suck quite as much now. I need to get in there. Badly. This really doesn't count as a secret. But whatever. Where's the rocket launcher? Ah, yes, 5. That's where they put the explosive weapons. Thing is, Rocket launcher isn't really necessary because I can one-shot those guys with the dang pistol. Granted, I do have the damage upgrade, but nonetheless. You know, let's use the rocket launcher. Nope, it's 5, not 6. You see it's, okay. Alright, yeah, no, that's fine. I don't care. I just was vaguely surprised, that's all. Oh, my hand's gone. Picked up some bolts. Some Warhammer 40k bolt guns. Die, die, die. Genuinely. You too. I don't have the key for that, do I? Back to the Shogun. By that I do mean the shotgun. Yeah, that was really helpful, wasn't it? I heard him around the corner. I knew he was there. I knew it. There's more switches. Well, not near there aren't. That's the gold key. Appears as though that spawns some new enemies in here. I see what's happening. Yeah, kind of. Ugh. Let me just whiff all my shots directly into the wall. It's a good idea. Well, this will lower this and do that. Okay. I see. Give me the purple key card. And an unlock point, obviously. Don't forget about the unlock point. Don't forget the quarter. Well, they might be dull as rusted iron and dumber than a bag of rocks, but freezing down the cold ain't gonna change that, or something like that. Sorry to the RDR fans out there. Where was that gold door again? It was somewhere outside, if I recall. That's new. Let's try the rocket launcher. Oh yeah, I forgot that things like take damage, like the sprite changes takes damage. That's really cool. In case I hadn't mentioned that 18,500 times. So my nose very much itches. I don't know if that was obvious or not, but now I've drawn attention to it. Let's grab all this stuff. And die immediately, cool. Okay, that wasn't particularly dodgeable in my defense. Gotta level up. Yo. Oh, okay. Did not see that guy back there. Didn't realize that was an accessible part of the map, if I'm being honest. That hurts. That hurt a lot. I don't appreciate it. I can barely see those guys back there in my defense. Rocket launcher seemed pretty effective against this guy. Oh, I can fire this a lot faster than I thought I could. I just assumed his rate of fire was low and bad. Frankly, I feel like that was a fair assumption. Oh, this does go through fences. I don't know where that guy was, but he may or may not be dead now. That should kill all of you, right? Yeah. Ooh, nice. Oh, I see what happened here. Goodbye. Back to something simple. Back to basics. What was the point of this room here? Is there a secret here? Dang, I was really feeling a secret. I don't know what the point of that was. Cool. In case you couldn't tell, I don't like when I don't find a purpose behind a room. I mean, that dropped, you know, this fence, but I don't think walking in that room did that. I'm assuming that was the pillar that half descended like 5 minutes ago. Oh, I don't have like any health, do I? I should be playing much more cautiously, and also better. Mostly better though. There's a little bit of health, at the very least. I already clicked that, right? Apparently I didn't. Well, clearly that did something on the other side of the map, since that's what the last one did. I'm not supposed to go in there, right? That's not what it was thinking, was it? I fear that that's what it was thinking. I don't like its thinking on that one. Okay, that's not exactly what I was expecting. Is it, what? No, there's no way this is what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, there's gotta be a glitch, okay. Well, that's a problem. Cool. I feel as though I may be ever so slightly trapped. In case you didn't realize, this game does not have a jump. So, I am definitely stuck down here. Unless it has like a rocket jump, maybe. Oh, alright, well, good thing there's a restart button just built into the pause menu. Like they knew that something, maybe, just maybe, like the game had a few problems with it. Yeah, I was ready for him that time. If I just keep moving, they won't be able to hit me, right? I stopped moving and I immediately got hit, so I feel like that kind of proves my point. Okay, there's more enemies there than I wanted to be. Whoa. We got jiggy with it there for a second, it looks like. Okay. I guess the spread on this thing's just a little bit worse than I thought it was. Who's shooting at me? Yeah, you're dead. Huh. I feel rightfully confused. Okay, so whatever that was with the whole fence thing, that's clearly not what was supposed to happen. I'm glad that I came in here and took damage for essentially no reason. Did that guy just have plot armor, or what the hell was that? Okay, I got a little overkill there. It's fine. I feel as though this descended the wrong pillar. Because, I don't know, I don't... Yeah, it did something weird. I don't know. This part of the level just disappeared. This was just gone. It's like it descended instead of ascended. Probably because it said descended and it got confused. Because I think it always says descended. Let's grab all that health I can get. A little bit of treasure too. You always gotta load up. Alright, let's switch to something that I can actually hit stuff with. Because for whatever reason, I stopped being able to hit things with my pistol. It appears as though this fires slugs, like it doesn't have spread. Ugh, that kind of hurt. Okay. These guys are kind of giving me vibes from the later area in Sea of Stars, like the tech area. If that's the game I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm just thinking of the future in Chrono Trigger. I've opened a lot of things, and I don't know what to do with them, to be honest with you. I guess I should just, yeah, I'll just do a depth first search. I'll just keep going in one direction until I can't go there anymore. I'm sorry, what? This is a secret? See, yeah, there's some weird happenings, to say the least. I saw, like, that stuff just phasing in and out of existence, it seemed like. Well, no, that's not accurate. just kind of zooming around, I guess. Depth first. Okay. I hear an enemy. Probably those guys. Man, I am not good. Just in general. At this, apparently. I continue proving myself correct. Okay. I see. Yes, of course. Yeah, that's not ever what I wanted to do. Let's try that again, buddy. Give him a taste of his own medicine. Why did he not retaliate? Not really complaining, I just found it a little odd. Yes, I know there was a button over there. I'm fully aware. Red key. Hell yeah. What is that? Oh, it's gotta be some amount of health, doesn't he? Yeah. It does love doing the whole backtracking door, which I approve of. It's good level design, I'd say. Okay, got a little ahead of myself. Find out the purple door first. This is just a flamethrower, isn't it? I already had that. I don't know, it switched to it as if I'd never seen it before. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. That guy does not want to die. There we go. Oh, I just took a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. That should kill him, right? Nope. Okay, something was going on with that guy. I don't know. This guy just won't fire at me for some reason. Not complaining, just think it's a little odd. I really thought he was going to die. I didn't want to waste a rocket. I say as I immediately miss a rocket and use rockets on enemies that I can one-hit with far better, more efficient guns. Man, I took a lot of damage there. Shit. It appears as though if there's like a fence or something between me and one of those enemies, they just don't know what to do about it. That appears to be the problem. Okay, so does that mean that it's just the boss left, or is there a whole nother episode? I don't know. I don't have mana to do anything. What am I talking about? It's not called mana. Don't know why I called it that, but nonetheless. No, there's a whole other episode. Okay. Well, that should leave a decent amount left for next week, right? I think it's a good stopping point. Thanks for tuning in, and to those on YouTube, thanks for watching later. And